Hi there everyone, GuardianE here with another Destiny Child video, this time on Ragna Break Season 31, Christmas Carol, of course, for the upcoming holidays. Very, very appropriate. And in the back here, of course, the Ragna Break boss is going to be Ravishing Chang'e. The prizes for this particular Ragna Break are just raid boss child select boxes, so you can pick up additional copies, or if you missed any raid bosses in the past, you can pick up additional copies. So this is actually not a new character or a new version of Chang'e. It's actually a new skin for Chang'e. It has this interesting, gothic notes to it, more Western influence. So it's actually quite an interesting take on Chang'e herself. I could definitely see kind of using this skin amongst some of the other ones that she has going for her. Chang'e actually has a selection of different skins at her disposal, but you are able to acquire a free copy of it from the Ragna Burst. But we are, in fact, going to be summoning for Scrouge, or Scrouge. I'm guessing this is supposed to be Scrouge. It's Christmas-themed. That would make a lot of sense. So Blessed Scrouge has her own premium pickup summon here, and we are going to go in for her. So let's get started. Definitely 100% willing to go up to the 15 multis, hoping it doesn't get that hard, or we don't have to go that far to go into the 15 multis. And 5 multis in will give us a consolation prize of the spa skin, which, once again, is not animated. So, I don't know. It's alright if we don't get her, to be perfectly honest, but it would be within the, or I should say after the, get the spa skin. I definitely want to get her, just if I don't get the spa skin, I'm not going to sweat it too much. Alright, so hopefully we get a little bit of holiday luck here. We've been having some half-decent luck across the various games that we play, so we're probably kind of due for a rough ride at some point upcoming, but we'll see if that day happens to be today. Alright, this could be... Nope, okay. Yeah, especially in Destiny Child, we've been getting the units very, very quickly. So it's been something of a blessing. Oh, look! Silent Fairy. Very, very appropriate for the upcoming season. So, next multi-in. Here we go. Yeah, and Scrouge is going to be a wood supporter. I'm going to skip this one. And no 5 stars here at all. Alright, next multi-in. 3% rate for a 5-star, and then of course, if we do get a 5-star on this particular banner, it is guaranteed to be her for our first copy. If we want to get any additional copies, we're going to have to go hunting on that separate banner, where she is rated up at 1%. Let's see. So far, not a lot to write home about. I do like Scrooge's design a lot, though. I'm eager to read more about her story for sure. It's going to be a 4-star Danu. Okay, alright, 4 or 5 stars in a row. Erato, okay. Come on now. Okay, Goga. And... Quirinus. Quirinus. Okay. Next one, we are going to be skipping through. Yep, here we go. And skip. Alright, okay, this is guaranteed to be her. Could be more than one copy, though, so let's see what we've got as far... Oh, wow! Hey, that is nice. We are going to get more than one copy. 2 copies of Blessed Scrouge. Merry Christmas. What do you want as a present? Well, what I'm looking at. Wood supporter Scrouge. That's fantastic. Let's see what she's all about. Ooh, love that animation with the present popping open. Really nice. Yeah, let's take a closer look at her. Well, how many multis was that even? Was that enough to get her? So we're 4 multis in, so 1 multi shy of acquiring the spa skin guaranteed just through the missions here. But here is the spa skin if you're interested. Again, it looks really nice. Looks really, really nice. The hot spring's a little drab, don't you think? Why don't we put up some Christmas decorations? But yeah, not animated, at least this time around. So here is Blessed Scrouge. Every year at Christmas, Carol would read a Christmas carol to her little sister. She would do a funny voice for the main character, Scrooge, to make her laugh. So despite being impoverished, they enjoyed Christmas time. Scrooge was born from Carol's wish to make it through Christmas. That was the character that gave Carol a reason to make the best of the holidays. Will Scrooge, the child, be able to help Carol survive Christmas? Well, that's a sweet It's a sweet premise for a story. So really, really sweet premise. The art for Scrouge is exceptional. The design is stunning. She has that Santa cloak behind her that's frilled out, and then, of course, she has a clasp around the neck with a little holiday bell. And as it rings during the animation, you've got the red ribbon in her hair and her long flowing hair behind her. Lots of gorgeous shading and detailing in the wisps of her hair, as well as in the outfit. That's beneath the cloak is really little more than sort of a white negligee with openings all around, as well as that garter wrapped around the thigh. Very, very alluring. Quite a bold outfit. And once again, she does have that present that's opening in her hand, and then a basket of goodies as well. So it does look like she, despite her name Scrouge, and we'll have to learn more about her backstory a little bit as it develops through the Ragna Break, but it does look like she's bringing Christmas cheer rather than being all, bah humbug. So maybe this is post Christmas Carol, Scrooge, that sort of premise or incarnation. But she is a wood supporter. We'll leave the jokes for that at the door, I suppose. But it looks like she is going to be intended for Ragna Breaks, is more or less the key element here. So her leader buff is going to be weak point skill final blow plus 18% for wood type allies in 5-person giant bosses plus 20% added. So naturally that does mean she's going to work pretty well and be geared towards water raid bosses, water Ragna Breaks. Her tap skill is going to be Cold Snap, going to deal damage to the target, 80% chance to remove a lure from 2 targets with two allies with a lure, and has a 90% chance to grant aid. Weak point final skill blow plus 15%, attack increased in proportion to current number of buffs for 16 seconds to 2 wood type allies. So they've been doing this thing lately where they kind of rebrand or rename a new buff that's kind of a combination of other buffs. So those are typically pretty solid. Aid is one of those, and removal of a lure is definitely going to come in handy in specific encounters and certain specific boss fights where you're going to run into that specific debuff. You got the slide skill that's going to hit 2 enemies, skill gauge charge speed plus 88.5% when maxed out to 3 wood type allies for 16 seconds, and weak point skill final blow plus 130% in a raid boss. And then Fiesta Time is going to be the drive skill, so that is damage to 3 random enemies, 90% chance to grant Awakening, which is crit damage increased by 30%, and slide skill damage increased by number of buffs for 3 wood type allies for 20 seconds, and drive gauge plus 150 for up to 5 wood type allies as well. So really, really solid stuff. Let's take a look at the drive effect here. So this is going to be Fiesta Time. Looks like she's dancing from house to house. Oh, that's really cool. So it looks like she's kind of dropping in between the different homes and like giving them gifts, I'm guessing. But she's like teleporting back between them, I think, is the effect they're going for. And I love that it kind of zooms out and shows her as she's like flies up in the sky in front of the moon and then just comes crashing down. Really dynamic, really fun drive effect. So again, I love the ones where they actually have the character in the animation. That always adds a new element and flavor to it, I think, because you like the characters, so you really want to see them in the drive effect because that's usually a little bit more impressive and dynamic. So, all right, well, we were able to acquire Scrouge pretty quickly. So no bah humbugs on this side of the fence. Definitely happy to have her. She looks absolutely terrific and definitely full of holiday cheer. So hopefully all of you, if you ended up pulling for Scrouge, it went very, very well for you. Let me know in the comments below how you did, and hopefully the Ragna Break's going well for you as well. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Destiny Child content. We thank you all so much for watching, for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's keep on slacking.